After 7 years, Samy on the Street reaches its 100th and final episode. Meet some of the greatest characters to appear on MCCS TV. See highlights from 7 years of Samy on the Street episodes. And wait till the end for the funniest moment in the history of Samy on the Street on MCCS TV. It's all coming up right here on Samy on the Street, the 100th and final episode. Seven years, 100 episodes. Welcome to the final episode of Samy on the Street. I am Samy Fineman. At the very end of the show, the funniest moment in the history of this program. But first, we have so much else to get to. Let's start off with first half highlights. Highlights from episodes 1 to 50. Hey, what's going on? I'm Samy Fineman for MCCS, and we're going to do our very first Samy on the Street.
You mean like moo like a cow?
Yeah, moo like a cow.
Moo.
Moo, baby. Oh, come on now.
We're outside.
Moo.
Moo. Moo. Come on down to Typhoon Motors. We got 600 tires for you, just for you, on this Jumbo Spring tire sale. We got tires. We got tires. Hot dogs, hot dogs. We got tires.
Well, it makes us look like we're fun people to be around.
You guys are also doing like your own special dance today too?
Oh yeah, we got our dance going on over here.
If you don't do it, you have to do something else. You have to squirt mustard in your mouth.
We're from the hump.
Go!
Hump.
Get the whole team. Bring it in. Bring it in.
Go down the line, yeah, it's a
Okay.
double pat.
Okay. So not like, a long embrace, just a double pat?
No, just a, yeah.
Is that because of flu season?
Well, it's always an adventure here in Okinawa.
Shake it.
Okay, like that?
Shake it in.
As you can see, there's been some very funny moments on Samy on the Street. And for one guy, some of the funniest moments happened in his presence. That's Tsunami Scuba Program Manager, Bob Zimmerman. If you don't know Bob, hey, I'm going to introduce you to him.
Love me tender, love me true.
Oh, hey, I'm Bob Zimmerman.
Love me tender, love me true.
Oh, I'm Bob Zimmerman, Scuba Program Manager for MCCS. I think I've been on Samy on the Street more times than Samy has.
Cuttlefish.
Yay! Okay.
Hey, he's good with wasabi. That's why.
What's that, Bob?
Good with wasabi.
Hi, Bob. How are you?
Hi, Samy. I'm doing good. How about you?
What's going on here?
You said we were going to go fishing, man. Go fish.
No, not this kind of fishing.
Looks like an angry ringfish.
Angry ringfish.
An angelfish.
My ex.
What's that?
That's my ex.
Well, do you know what that is?
No, I don't know what it is.
What I remember most is I'd always thought that jaywalking was set up and it was scripted.
Octopus. It's a squidopus.
I'm convinced now that it's not, because some of the answers we got from these people.
Hippopotamus fish.
Octopus-ish. Octopus?
Is that squid?
When we ask questions about fish, it's just really amazing. A lady didn't even know what a feline was.
Tigerfish.
You are so close, but think of a different feline.
So, samurai?
What?
I don't know. Samurai fish.
That's not a samurai fish. No, think of a different feline.
And we had the jellyfish lady dancing.
Do a fish belly dance.
A fish belly dance?
Yeah.
Oh, Lordy. Okay.
And, you know, we caught some pretty funny characters on these shows. You know, I just can't imagine how great those shows were and how many times I've watched them just to get a good laugh. Samy, on your 100th episode, I want to say good luck. It was fun. And Mr. Dolphin wants to say something too. By the way, that translates into good job, Samy. We're going to miss you.
Now, as you can see, we've had some really funny moments on Samy on the Street and a lot of laughs, but one thing that we've never, ever, ever had was someone crying on the show. And it actually happened. So now I'm going to introduce you to Denise Gomes, who was 34 weeks pregnant on my show when we were talking about the new parent support program. Here she is.
You're trying to make me cry again, aren't you? You're trying to make me cry again. I see where you're going. Thanks. At least I wasn't sobbing like uncontrollably. It was crying. It's okay. My husband says I'm emotional, so. We met in Oceanside. We got married 3 months later. So yeah, it was a spur. We knew what we wanted type of thing. We got married in July. In November, we got orders to Okinawa. You can't say you have to be at home every day. And being a Marine Corps wife, you have to get used to them being gone and them just leaving on a moment's notice. Being away from home and not being able to call your mom. And I'm gonna get emotional. But they do home visits and they're gonna make sure that you're okay, you know? And that's what we're here for. And that's why we're in this class. Oh,
You, and then I'm gonna have
he got me to be emotional. He said away from home. You made me cry, so if I'm the lady that cried on the show, it's because of you, not because I was just randomly crying on the curb. It was I got asked a certain question, a certain amount, and a lot of people will attest to this. Once you're pregnant, your hormones are all over the place. That's what happened. Hey, Samy. So I'm the lady that you made cry on TV for everyone to watch, but you're not doing it this time. You hear that? My son said you're not doing it this time around. But from Alexis, Sebastian, and myself, happy 100th episode, and hope you have many more.
Now, there's been another fixture on Samy on the Street, and his name is Anthony Green, Personal Financial Management Specialist for Marine and Family Programs. If you don't know who he is, he's been on my show for almost 10 episodes. Here, meet Anthony Green.
Hi, my name is Anthony Green, and I've been on Samy Fineman's show. And I'm a personal financial management specialist. I've known Samy for a number of years, and it's been a pleasure working with him. And that's all I got to say about that. Saves. Ultimately, our goal is to train, counsel, and educate. And by any means necessary, whenever a person actually moves forward, that's a leap forward that each individual person has to do on their own. If they take the time to actually learn or to listen and hear about the class and attend those classes, we know they're beneficial. And our goal is to change even the very thinnest fabric of the Marine Corps and the service members' lives and to make them more financially competent. And I think we've done that. This has been a pleasure serving with Samy and working with him over the years since 2009. What an honor. This is his 100th presentation, his 100th filming. And it's been a pleasure to be invited to be a part of that process. Samy, all the best. And to you all out there, thank you very much for watching this show, and stay plugged in. Own your life, own your future, and add value to those around you.
Now let's look at some second half highlights.
I enjoy coming in, seeing the lights go on.
Single room program. Roar!
So what's the first thing you're going to do when you go over there?
I'm gonna get me some crab legs.
The first mud run ever on Okinawa.
None of us are Tiger Woods out here.
I consider myself like Tiger Woods, I really do.
You never know what you could find.
I'm gonna devour me some country food.
I like spending time with my dad out here because I can't see him in the morning because he goes to work early, and so I can spend time with him. So it's a father and son bonding time.
Feliz Navidad.
La la la.
Bulldogs Burgers. Hoorah!
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Oink, oink, everywhere I go. Wee, wee.
The golf course doesn't clean itself, so the marshals, one of our big duties is to make sure that the golf course is always clean.
I like to see folks come in and smile. I even see the people that come in and have had a rough night or a rough day. If they can leave and I've said something funny to make them laugh, then hey, that's good.
You know, age is just a number. You know, it really is. And so for these young guys, they're there sitting there and they can see me as old. But I never see myself as old.
And I can see the difference that new parent support does make.
And now it's time for the funniest moment in the history of Samy on the Street. I want you to meet Staff Sergeant Juliana Sharp.
I'm Staff Sergeant Juliana Sharp, French horn player with the 3 Marine Expeditionary Force Band, and I am the one that made the turkey call on Samy's show. This is what I do. I play French horn, march around. I've been the drum major for the band, and that was a joy in itself. But I do love playing. That is my main meat and potatoes, where I help the junior Marines and I help the junior French horn players and help them grow and be better, to the best of my ability. And we learn from each other, which is also great. The first time I actually saw the turkey call, I was surprised and shocked at myself that I actually put that turkey call out there.
The wild turkey.
And then when Samy, you made it slow-mo, which made it even better. Probably watched it maybe 30 times. That turkey call is one of those things that's been around in my life for years. I will say that. My friends and I, growing up, we drive into this, I'm from Massachusetts, and we drive into the state. And on those signs, there is a turkey with a pilgrim hat. We would always do it. And we always do it and be like, woo! Samy, for you, on the 100th episode, your last show, here is one final turkey call.
100 episodes. That just doesn't happen in television anymore. And as I look back at the ocean breeze, I can just think of some of the greatest moments in the history of my TV show. And I have a lot of people that I want to thank. So the first person I want to thank is my wife, Sunshine, and my 2 kids, Sophia and Noah. I love them very much, and without them, this show wouldn't have been possible. I also want to thank the team at MCCS TV. They've been fantastic. And in particular, my good friend and colleague, Kathy Millette, who has shot the last episode of Samy on the Street, and she's also shot the first episode. So from the beginning to the end, she's been there the whole time. And without you, it wouldn't be possible. All of you out there who watch and who have participated on the show. So thank you to everyone who has been a part of Samy on the Street. It's been an honor, it's been a pleasure, it's been real, it's been fun, it's been the time of my life, and I really appreciate it. Thank you.